This video chart presentation of BIOL Inc. It's a NASDAQ listed stock trading under ticker BIOL. This chart's hitting the radar to start this week, primarily because it just slipped below the 50-day moving average, but it's rounding itself out and holding a support level right around $4.50. And I want to see if this is the bottom side of a cup, or a rounded bottom, or a bowl as some people call it. It's all basically the same thing. Just looking for the stock price to retrace, consolidate from those highs, hold a base, and then start to roll its way back upward to continue this longer-term uptrend it's established in 2013, where it's had a real nice climb from down around $1.75 all the way up to those $6 peaks. Now, as the price per share has been consolidating, of course, there's the retrace of the MACD. Histogram bars trending back upward, signaling a bullish cross may be coming again. Point being here, the MACD, it's a gauge of trend, certainly has cooled back off, pulled back from high levels. I want to see it hold right around zero. It's slightly below it, but I want to see it hold right around that level, drop a bullish cross, and has plenty of room to climb again and show that the overall trend is once again strengthening. Similar look to the PPO. ADX is down pretty low, only registering right around 20. Positive and negative DIs down low as well. A little bit of a concern with negative DIs turn it up. Not that big of a deal when they're at such low levels. Pretty neutral reading to the ADX. Not really a great deal of strength any direction at this point. MFI is also down below 50. That's bearish, but of course the stock price has been falling off. If the base is held, see these MFIs start to push their way back through 50. And of course, at that point, I want to see them hold that level to show people are paying higher prices for the stock. This isn't a bad look at all of the accumulation distribution. Generally uptrending, but more importantly to me at this point, is in the near term, the AD is back on the rise, showing that there's accumulation going on in the stock again. Jake and money flow slightly in the green. That says over the last 20 periods, buying pressure is outweighing selling pressure. Again, it's not by much, but it's an optimistic sign as the price per share has been falling off to show that people are buying the stock again. CCI down low is making some higher lows. Similarly with the full stow, it's a gauge of momentum. Down below 50, again, that's bear chart territory, but incrementally, momentum looks like it's trying to build. Trick's a lagging indicator, moves very slowly. I'm just looking for a rotation and a bullish cross right around the zero area. Pretty strong theme going through these indicators, and the relative strength index following right along with it. Pretty neutral reading, all three components right around 50. Neither the bulls nor the bears have control of momentum. And as is demonstrated through here, RSI is basically over top of 50. Bulls have control, momentum's heading upward. Break back down below 50, momentum comes out of the play, price per share slides off. So I want to see it break back above 50, and again, try and hold that area to strengthen the idea that momentum is building in the chart once again. As far as the candles go, I'd like to see that $4.50 mark hold. There's a little bit more support, right down around $4.25. But I don't want to see this start to make lower lows. It's going to strengthen the idea that this downward trend is going to continue. And I want to see the price per share try and get back over top of this 50-day, not put a downside distance between the 50-day and the price per share. Now, there is some resistance kind of right in the way, right there around $5. See, that was actually a breakout point during this consolidation. Once the resistance fell, held as support, then continued the climb. And it's notable that over this last month, stock price had a difficult time moving through that $5 mark. So that's going to be a key point to the upside to me. Because if it breaks through that, I don't see substantial resistance again until those old highs at 605. Closing at 474, that's a pretty nice upside, nearing 25%. But as I mentioned, overall, I'm looking for this long upward trend to continue, so coming through and making the new high is going to be very important to this chart. Volume's somewhat light in this play, 243,000 shares. That's not a huge amount of liquidity. I certainly would like to see some bigger volume bars, but generally speaking, interest in this play has really picked up. See how thin trading was at the end of 2012? Even at 243,000 shares, that's better volume than it had at the end part of last year. So I think it's safe to assume this starts to move again. We'll see the volume bars start to increase, which of course will help swing trend and momentum indicators and have them showing even more strength. Nice looking chart, kind of at a critical point. That's why I want to put it on the watch list and see how it performs going forward. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the BIOL chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.